there are Democrats. There's more voters in California that believe in common sense. But I'll tell you something. The Republican Party is going to sleep at the wheel in California. Anybody here remember Arnold Schwarzenegger? Yeah. Is that the best we got?
No! You are!
80-32, right? Global warming, are you kidding me? Listen, I tell them all the time, global warming, it might be real. I don't know. I'm not a scientist. I think the verdict's still out. It's still relatively inconclusive. But when you start telling me you want to raise my taxes and raise utility bills on every single Californian, if you want to try to tell me that you want to take emissions to zero in the state of California, I'm going to say to you, there is not an expert in the world that will tell you that taking emissions to zero in California or raising our taxes to any amount will change global temperatures even 1/10 of 1%. This is a design by the California Democrats to take the money out of your pocket and start to try to take away your freedom. This is a design of the California Democrats to raise your gas taxes, to raise your income taxes, to tell you how to live your life, what kind of home you can live in, what kind of car you can drive, and who can come in your country. And I will tell you, for one, I'm an American first. I believe in the U.S. Constitution. This is my state, and I'm not going anywhere. Are you with me?
Yeah! Woo!
And I got a quick question. Anybody here vote in the most recent primary election we had? God bless you all. Now look, I felt so strongly about this that in 2012, I went out and I got myself elected. I had no desire to be in politics. I still have no desire to be in politics. That was never my life's ambition. I'm just a Southern California surfer. I'm actually a certified financial planner. I'm a business guy. And I was sick and tired of the way my state was going. I was sick and tired of Sacramento trying to tell us how to live our lives and watching my clients leave the state, watching my friends and family leave the state. All of my clients that I manage money for, they started here in California. They're now in 22 different states around the nation because we got among the highest taxes and the highest homelessness and rising violent crime in our cities. And in 2012, I said, you know what, I can do something about this. Why wouldn't I get myself elected to the California Assembly? I wasn't supposed to win. As a matter of fact, I was the underdog. But you know what, I beat them. And I was there for 6 years. And in those 6 years, I amassed the most conservative vote record of anyone in Sacramento. Because every single time, I stood up for what was right, and I fought for what was right. Regardless of what the pundits were saying in the newspapers and all of the lobbyists and everybody you can imagine. Because at the end of the day, it's about every single Californian. It's about you. It's about your neighbors. It's about your wife and your kids and your sons and your daughters and your grandchildren and making this a better state. It is about sending a message to Jerry Brown, sending a message to Nancy Pelosi, sending a message to Gavin Newsom that we don't want the streets of California and Bakersfield, California looking like the streets of San Francisco.
Yeah!
I can stop there. Then I ran for governor because I know there's really only one way to change this the fastest, and that's straight from the top. I was not successful in that run, unfortunately. There was about 3 presidential tweets that got in my way. We'll see about how that works out next time. But I can tell you right now that this is our state. And I have done everything I can do for the last 6 years to fight for all of us. To fight for me, to fight for my family, to fight for my kids. But now I'm asking you to do the same thing. I started the Take Back California tour for one simple reason. Because this Take Back California PAC has the right idea. The idea is very simple. That our lives, they're not going to change as long as the California Democratic Party runs California. Our lives will not change as long as we sit on the couch and just stay online and watch the Republican registration numbers dwindle year after year after year. Nothing will change as long as these Democrats continue to ruin our state. And there is only one way to stop them. That is in the ballot box. And the only way that we can do that is if we're organized, if we're networked, if Republicans in Bakersfield are talking to Republicans in Sacramento. Our target Republicans in San Diego, Orange County, LA, and yes, even in San Francisco. The Democrats got groups that go by the names of Indivisible, Antifa, By Any Means Necessary, Organizing for America. That used to be known as Obama for America, by the way. And I'll tell you, they got one design and one plan, and that is to fundamentally change this country, break our U.S. Constitution, and turn this into some liberal's idea of utopia. But I will tell you right now that homeless people in our streets, open borders, maps of human waste, hypodermic needles on the sidewalk where kids got to get to school, that, my friend, is not utopia, and that is why we must stand up now. That is why we must win and start here in November in California. Are you with me?
Yeah! Woo! Yeah!
There was only one way to do this. There's only one way. We can sit here and talk as much as we want. I would bet that every single one of you is a conservative and a Republican. But you know what? The fight's not in this room. The fight is out there in your neighborhood. It's in your place of work. It's around your city, around your county, around your region, the Central Valley. It's around the state. But you know what? There's not enough of us. Who here's ever read a little black book called Bible? Right? Remember when Jesus said, the fields are ripe, but there's nobody to pick the wheat. Right? This is what we got in California. Where are the Republicans? Where is the Army? I'll tell you right now. You look across the table right now, and the Army sits before you right here in Bakersfield, California, in this very room. And I ask you only one thing, which is I'm going to charge that hill. I just want you walking right alongside with me. Who here is ready to fight for California?
Yeah! Woo!
We must get organized. We must coordinate every single Republican group, young Republicans with old Republicans, Republican women with Republican men, every central committee with every chamber of commerce. We must network every single group. We must go to our neighbors and knock on their doors. 2 months. 2 months, we have the midterm elections. Donald J. Trump is counting on you to hold Congress in California. Are you up to it?
Yes!
Your friends and neighbors are counting on you to elect a conservative city council, to elect a conservative board of supervisors, to elect people on your county board of education that believe we should get the political propaganda out of curriculum and start teaching reading and writing and math to our kids. Are you with me?
Yeah!
If you value the U.S. Constitution, your First Amendment, your Second Amendment, if you value your Fourth Amendment right to the seizure of your property, you got to stand up and fight. But then the question comes, well, you know, Travis, that all sounds real good, but how do I fight? What do I do? Well, that's exactly why you're here today, and that's exactly why I'm here today. We will give you the tools that you need to form your own local groups. We're going to show you how to get organized. We're going to show you who to organize with. We are going to give you the tools to set up your own groups, to set up your own phone banks, to set up your own walk programs. We're going to give you information to join your own local conservative races or any other conservative race you want to join the state of California. Because I got one mission, and that's to train each and every one of you. I will tell you right now, we will take back California, but it's going to take an army. And the army is before me, right here, in this room, and it's you. Are you with me?
Yeah!
Everybody stand up right now. I want you all to stand up. I want to hear right now, if you are with me, if you are ready to join together with every other Republican today in the state of California, if you are ready to form local groups in your communities, get to your walk centers, get to your phone banks, get to your central committees, convince your neighbors and friends to run for political office. Who here is ready today to take back California? I want to hear you. Who's with me?
Yeah, I am.
I want to hear you. Take back California. Take back California.
Take back California.
Take
back California.
Take back
California.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Travis Allen. I will be with you all day today. We got some great stuff coming up. We have a couple of great presenters. We got Shane. We got Chris. I will be here all day. We got Take Back California t-shirts for you, and I'm here to learn right alongside with you. I am here to fight right alongside with you. And all I ask is that you put in everything you can. Your heart, your soul. Put everything you have to organize the state so we can finally send a message to Jerry Brown, to Gavin Newsom, to Javier Becerra, that this is our state. We are the silent supermajority, but we will be silent no longer. Thank you.